Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of our videocasts and podcasts from www.univrm.com. And our article today is News About Science with the title Young Scientist. Scientists come in all genders, shapes, sizes, ages, and from every country. The adage, "Don't judge a book by its cover," comes to mind when seeing Stephen Hawking, irrefutably one of the world's greatest scientists. The same adage is applied to news about science on Aidan Dwyer, age 13, from the United States. In a prior article, we discussed funding imagination, and this young scientist is definitely what we had in mind when writing the article. Mr. Dwyer looked at barren trees during winter and then noticed that the leaves which grew on the trees arranged themselves to maximize their ability to collect sunlight. The house where the young scientist lived, not large enough for a standard solar panel installation, arranged in flat geometric sequences, and he wondered, what if they are arranged like the leaves on a tree? The imagination shown came from observation and then applying the observation to research, learning mathematics needed to apply his idea, and then doing chores to make $75 in order to purchase the materials to conduct an empirical experiment. In this case, it involved understanding the Fibonacci number sequence underlying the structure of tree branches. Like in our previous article, where we stated all scientific and engineering projects need not end up looking like monsters from science fiction movies, Mr. Dwyer postulated that not only could he make the limited space of his home suitable for solar panels, but it could also look cool. An article in the Wall Street Journal reports he did chores to earn the money to buy about $75 worth of materials. With help from his father, and after many mistakes, Aidan ended up with two models, a traditional flat panel array and a tree-shaped solar collector designed to mimic the branch sequences of an oak tree. Over the course of months, he compared measurements. To his delight, the tree structure numbers were higher. In our online version of this videocast and podcast, you can see a link to the Wall Street Journal reports article. Like all scientific projects attempting empirical proof, the project required peer review and replication. The methodology used to compare the two models incorrectly measured the energy output. In an unfortunate trend of hyperbole and bombast in all areas of human endeavor, the young scientist became subject to an avalanche of criticism and ad hominem attacks and other articles on News About Science from tenured professors to, as the young scientist himself pointed out, haters instead of support and advice. Fortunately, there were some other scientists who offered advice on how to change his monitoring techniques in order to accurately measure the energy output from two examples. In the same Wall Street Journal report, it noted, on a recent afternoon, Aidan showed his visitor his newest model, tweaked to respond to his critics, a towering 7-foot tree adorned with solar panels and painted green. He is now measuring current and power. So far, he said, the tree continues to outperform the traditional panel. Aidan Dwyer has filed a provisional patent application for his research. This has been one of the podcasts and videocasts from www.univrm.com, and we look forward to bringing you our next report.